Okay, I believe we can start. So welcome everyone to our regular community Hangout meeting. So today we have a really good topic. It's quick checkout extension overview. So we have Selena and Alex on the call who will talk about it and provide us good information about the new extension. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Can you all see the screen that I'm sharing? Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Thanks, everyone. Good day to everyone, wherever you are around the globe, or if you're watching the replay. My name is Selena Hippolito, and I'm here with Alex Salom, and we'll be your presenters for today's Hangout. I'm a user experience designer here at Adobe, sitting in New York City, and I'll let Alex say a few words about himself.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Alex. I'm a software development engineer here at Adobe, and I'm based in Barcelona, but today I'm joining from the Paris office. I'm very excited to share with you about the quick checkout extension from a technical point of view. But first, let's have a look on what Selena got for us today. Selena?
Thanks. Also with us on the call, we have our product manager, Danny Perez, and our solution architect, Igor Melnikov, that will help us answer any questions at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have a lot to show you today, and we're excited to share our quick checkout extension with you, the community, and we love to hear your questions and feedback, so we'll leave plenty of time for that at the end. Jumping into it, we're going to use Slido to interact with you all today. So during the presentation, you can connect to Slido to log your questions in the Q&A and access slido.com and enter the event ID quick-checkout or by scanning the QR code. We're going to start with a quick poll to warm everybody up, so make sure you're connected to participate. So just to quickly ask you guys, what do you think quick checkout is about? One-click checkout, one-click experience, passwordless, checkout from PDP, fast user experience, better checkout, awesome checkout. I like that one. All right, nice. Looks like the typing is slowing down. Thank you all for participating. So heading back to our slides here, let's answer our own question. What is quick checkout? So quick checkout is an extension for Adobe Commerce, and our mission is to help merchants address the 70% abandonment rate that we see across industries. Our extension enables a passwordless experience, enabling 40% of checkouts to happen as fast as one click, even for potential first-time shoppers on your store. And on that note, we'd like to bring Bolt's 10 million registered shoppers from 250 plus merchants to our merchant stores, as customers who enroll with Bolt on other sites can leverage those benefits on top of what you already offer them. All of this is already available for early access download right now, so if you're interested, feel free to contact us, and it's planned to be available in the marketplace around mid-August. We'd also like to clarify on what quick checkout is not. Quick checkout utilizes Bolt's payment method, but it's much more than that. It also includes advantages like a passwordless login and one-click checkout. And quick checkout is not meant to completely replace the use of other checkout extensions. In fact, we're working to ensure that quick checkout seamlessly works with other checkout extensions on the market right now. And similarly, quick checkout is not meant to completely replace the out-of-the-box Magento checkout. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started with a quick demo of our quick checkout extension. In this demo, we're going to go through the installation and configuration of the extension, and then go into the shopper experience. All right, so first off, the documentation is already available on Experience League, and we'll be providing a link to that at the end of the presentation. Our installation is currently only available for early access, but will be available in the marketplace around mid-August. And the installation is pretty simple and similar to other extensions via Common Composer instructions. This clip is a bit sped up, so we don't have to sit through that though. But once it's all installed, it'll be available under Configuration, Sales, and Checkout. Note here that it says Express Checkout when we'll really be looking at Quick Checkout. But here you'll find the onboarding instructions with a direct link to Bolt for the first step. And here in Bolt, there are a few things you're going to need to do. First, enter some basic information about your business and the payment processor that will manage your payments. Also note here that you'll be automatically granted a 90-day free trial period after our beta phase ends, which will give you some time to analyze the value that Quick Checkout brings to your store. The second step is to configure your current payment provider. And in this demo, we'll be using Braintree as an example. Bolt is also pre-integrated with several other payment methods, and you can read about what they are in the documentation that I mentioned earlier. Once you complete this, you'll get your keys that will be used to do the final configuration in Adobe Commerce. So coming back here to checkout, and just enter those keys really quick. And also on this page, you'll see that Quick Checkout has some basic configurations that allow merchants to configure which environment is connected to the system, the payment action, and the debug toolset. All right, that's it for onboarding. So let's see how it looks from the shopper's perspective. We're here now in our demo Luma storefront, and we're just going to add something to the cart. We have this nice duffel bag. And proceeding to checkout, our extension provides a passwordless experience for email addresses identified as part of the Bolt network. So this email address is being identified, and the shopper will enter a 6-digit code. And Quick Checkout will pre-fill shipping address, payment options, and wallet information. So from here, they could just go directly to place order if they wanted to. But shoppers can also quickly switch to information that was not pre-filled. As you can see, we have the wallet management pre-integration during the whole checkout, and that allows shoppers to easily update their shipping address and choose to update it in Bolt as well. And also same thing with the payment method. Here we go. Also note that we won't be showing it in today's demo, but in the case that a shopper is not yet part of the Bolt network, they can easily opt in to enroll with the checkbox at the end of the checkout. Cool. So that was a really quick high-level demo of the basic features of Quick Checkout. So let's take a look at what's in store for the future. Looking into the future, there are several things that we hope to add, and we already have work in place for a lot of these items. To highlight a few, we'll be creating a dashboard landing page in admin meant to guide merchants through the first steps of Quick Checkout and evolve with their needs without a merchant having to physically upgrade the extension. We also want to build a tighter integration between platform and Bolt network accounts, allowing shoppers to take advantage of benefits from both networks and helping both networks grow. We'll also be implementing a reporting feature that will help merchants more easily evaluate with their own eyes the value that Quick Checkout brings to their store. And finally, since we're currently only serving the US right now, we plan to grow our presence to the EMEA region. All right, now I'm going to pass it over to Alex to talk from the technical perspective.
Thank you, Selena. So let's get started on the technical part. We'll not go in deep in this presentation on what on how it was done technically, but we will give you more a high-level view of the architecture of the extension. We want to go through the checkout process and discuss finally the extensibility and the compatibility of our quick checkout extension. But first, what versions of Magento and Adobe Commerce is this extension compatible with? So this is extension as of today is compatible with Adobe Commerce and Magento starting 2.4.1 version. So if you have an older version, you will not be able to install the quick checkout extension, and we encourage you to upgrade your Magento version to be able to test and have this feature included in your Adobe Commerce. It's worth mentioning also that at this stage, the extension is only available for Luma, and basically, if you want to test it, it can be only tested on the Luma storefront. So now let's explore a bit of high-level architecture. From a high-level architecture point of view, the quick checkout extension follows the standards of any extension in Magento. So we have Magento. Within Magento, we have our quick checkout extension, and somewhere outside, we have the Bolt API. And we want to connect this quick checkout extension to the Bolt API. So in this extension today, we have the payment method part, where we have all the payment operations that are being done and authorization that are redirected to the Bolt API. We have the login to authenticate a shopper to the Bolt API if the shopper is part of the Bolt network. And finally, we have the quick checkout flow, so to fetch and save all the information as shown by Selena in the demo, because we pre-fill the information from the Bolt API, the billing address, the shipping address, the payment method, and the payment rate. Now, we are talking about the quick checkout as part of the checkout, so it definitely extends some functionalities from the checkout. What are those functionalities that are extended from the checkout? First of all, it's the email field. The email field is used to intercept the email and try to check if this email is part of the Bolt network. If it's part of the Bolt network, we will be popping up the OTP passwordless experience for our user to be able to log in. We have the address list, so we retrieve all the details regarding the shipping address and the billing address to pre-fill them in the shipping address page. And finally, the place order, where we have the credit card validation, the payment authorization, and all the orchestration of the checkout. As you can see, the extension provides a full checkout flow pre-filled to ease the checkout for the shopper, who will be redirected directly to the payment page without passing through the shipping page. And we pre-fill the shipping address, the payment info, and the shipping rate. What about compatibility and extensibility of the quick checkout extension? Our team are working to improve the compatibility of the extension with other extensions within the Magento, and especially extensions that are related to the checkout. So let's have one example of incompatibility. If you have installed in your Adobe Commerce an extension that allows the shopper, for example, to set the delivery date on the shipping address page, the quick checkout extension will redirect the shopper directly to the payment page without having this shipment address page displayed. This means that we will have a poor user experience for our client that will not know where to set the delivery date and how to set the delivery date. So to solve this issue, we added an extension point that allowed to redirect to the shipping address page instead of the payment page for this particular scenario. What do we expect from the community? Today, we would like you to try our quick checkout extension and explore it with all the extensions that are installed on your site, especially the ones related to the checkout. With this, we will be able to gather feedback, and we will be able also to provide some extension points to help you integrate our quick checkout experience smoothly within your Adobe Commerce. So back to Slido. So as a small reminder, you can connect to the slido.com. It's the same link as before. So you can connect to quick-checkout event ID. You can scan the QR code that you can see on the screen, or through the link that I sent through the message in the chat. And we will be running a small pod. So what benefit are you most interested in today regarding the quick checkout extension? From what you saw, from a first perspective, what benefit are you most interested in? Improved sales, support for non-US countries, improvement on conversion rate, all interesting topics that are popping up. I see some more participants that are typing, so we will wait a few seconds more. Better visibility of checkout performance, improved user experience, better conversion. Cool. Thank you all for participating to this poll. So let's go back to our slides. And basically that's it for us today. So thank you all for joining or watching this presentation. Kindly note that the Slido link will be available just till tomorrow, so you will not be able to use it to contact us, but we have another ways you can reach out to us throughout the community Slack channel, #quick-checkout, where you can post any feedback or any concern that you have. You can always also reach out to Danny by email for any feedback or any question that you have. And finally, you can access the quick checkout documentation that was shown by Selena at the beginning of the demo. So we will be sharing all the slides, so you will be having all the links and the emails that are useful for you. And now we will go and answer all your questions. Kindly note that we will start with the questions that are logged within Slido, and then if you have any other question that pops up in your mind, feel free just to open your mic and just ask us. Okay. So our first question, is it only available for Luma checkout? The answer is yes. For now, it's only available in Luma. Okay. Next question. Why is this called
Alex,
quick check? Yeah.
Alex, just a second for the first question. So it's available only in Luma. Is there any plans to integrate it to PWA Studio?
We are planning on integrating it to PWA. We don't have, as of today, any concrete date on this, but it's one of the things that are in our roadmap, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Why is this called quick checkout, not bolt or bolt checkout? I guess I'll let maybe Danny or Selena answer this.
Yeah, let me pick this one. Well, there are multiple reasons why we decided to call that quick checkout. One obvious one is because that integration is being built and maintained by Adobe. That's the first reason. The second reason is that we want to try to make a good product positioning, taking in consideration that both already have their full suite available on the marketplace. We consider that was a great way of separate both products and differentiate them. So basically, we consider that one of the main value proposition of that product that we are making is that we will ensure that the experience will be seamless and quicker for the merchant. So this was one of the main reasons why choose quick checkout, like the official name of the product. But as you were seeing on the whole presentation, we are not hiding that at the end, the backend technology that we are using for all that wallet integration is Bolt. So we are proud about also that technology, but we prefer to call it in that way to position in a proper manner, taking in consideration that they already have one product available in the marketplace.
Thank you, Danny. So next question, what kind of reporting are you planning to add for quick checkout? Maybe Celine. Yeah.
Yeah, so our reporting for the most part will focus on the advantages that we outlined today. So being able to evaluate how long it takes for the checkout, comparing the conversion rate, comparing returning shoppers, and things like that for evaluating quick checkout.
Thank you, Selena. What payment methods do we support?
I could respond this one. So we have that listed on our documentation, or most really well said. We have the link to the board documentation where they are listed. As of now, they have 12 of them, and I think they just added the 15th one, that is a payment flow, something like that. But if you want to check for all the specific ones, you can go to our public documentation, and that will lead you to the board documentation where you will have all of them listed there.
Thank you, Danny. Is it supported with address search?
I will try to be careful for this one. So quick checkout take advantage of technology from Bolt. As many of you know, Bolt have many products, right, available for merchants, since improvements on the checkout, risk management, address search and address verification, and many others, right? The first integration that we made with Bolt is around that wallet layer. Let's call it in that way, because we consider that this will be one of the most impactful functionality for our customer base, taking advantage of that 10 millions of already available shoppers in the network, and the 250 merchants already using that, and making that this network is continue growing. But we are open to evaluate other products from Bolt on the future. All that will depends on the feedback that we are gathering from the market. So yeah, open to discuss it in the future.
Is it available in Luma-based themes or only Luma period?
It is. It should work in the Luma in the Luma-based team, as long as they are not heavily customized.
Yeah, just to reinforce the response from Igor, we already had more than 7 merchants during the beta testing the product. All of them was having the front-end technology based on Luma, but with their own themes, and we was not seeing many problems theme related. So yeah, it's available for any merchant that is having the front-end technology based on the Luma.
And just to expand a little bit more on customizations, like what I meant by not heavily customized is that there are no extensions that replace part of the Magento native checkout. If there are such extensions, that there might be conflicts with a quick checkout flow that would need to be resolved somehow. But if it's like just a theme, and there are no extensions that customize checkouts, and it would probably it would work without any changes.
Okay, thank you, Igor and Danny, for the answer. So we don't have any other question that is logged, but if anyone has any other question that would like to ask, please feel free to open your mic.
Okay, I don't see also any questions in the chat, so I believe everything is covered. Okay,
just to
thank you
take
all for
advantage that
joining.
we have,
Yep.
just to have, just that we have 2 minutes more, and we are not having questions, just to reinforce that for us is pretty important that all that compatibility theme and the feedback that we want to gather from the product. So if any partner, any community engineer, any merchant is interested on give us feedback, ask for compatibility, how to improve the product, whatever. We will share the presentation. I think we'll be available tomorrow. You have there all our contacts, so feel free to reach us. I think we are here for exactly that purpose. And yeah, I'm willing to hear more about our community and about our customer base to continue improving that product that we are building. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Selena, for a great presentation, for answering all these questions. So we will share this video on our YouTube channel. We will share all the contacts, presentations that you just shared. So yeah, thank you all for joining, for listening and presenting the content. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.